So, what state do you want to extend your license to? Let's start off with that.
It's Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. So, we're going to go to life licensing, get your life license.
Or do I
We're going to,
have Oklahoma already?
I wouldn't know. You would have to, so what you can do is go to your all apps for business,
Uh-huh.
license manager,
License manager, okay.
and then all your states that you're licensed in will pop up here. So, like
Okay.
right now, my mother and I were licensed in Oklahoma. It says Y for yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll look it
So
up then.
sign into your POL, and then
Well,
you
let's do
can easily.
Mississippi. Let's do
Okay.
Mississippi because
So you need to extend your license to two places.
well, Rita, believe it or not, Rita I just spoke to her last night real quickly and I said, "Hey, can we talk tomorrow evening or
Mhm.
possibly Thursday?" I said because I need to go over cuz she wants to do another list with the people in Illinois, all the
Yeah.
family that she's got in Illinois.
Mhm.
And I think she's planning on moving back in with her husband. So she's wanting to do that new list. So in 2 days, we're going to do a new list.
Mhm.
And then I want to be able to start like calling these people. I don't know how to, but I'm going to
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, that's understandable. So just a quick reminder with Rita. Remember, there was only two people in Mississippi and her, so three included with her. Two of them were not okay doing a training session for her. That's the
oh,
only reason why we haven't started doing it. Right? So the
okay.
only one that we were able to close, and which I know Rita's going to benefit from life insurance, is her.
Right.
Everyone else is going to be in Illinois. So
Right.
did
And
you have a discussion with
she
her
did tell
yesterday?
me
And did
she
she
wanted to
mention
get
there's a lot of?
she told me she wanted to get life insurance. So I said, okay, then I'll,
Yeah, I know she does. But that was the only person that was going to get life insurance because the other two people, I believe, weren't interested in even helping her.
uh-huh.
Did you have that conversation with her?
She did say that they were not interested, but she was going to see if she could get more people from her church, like
Got it. Got it. Okay.
to
So
get
if she
involved.
has more people in Mississippi, then cool. Of course, extend it. It's just keep in mind there's been times where um we wanted to extend our license for whatever reason we thought we were going to close and we ended up not doing it and we kind of like just had to pay for the fee. That's
Well,
why
I can
just take
sub.
some cautious with that.
Okay, so maybe I should do Illinois because she's moving back to Illinois, and she can submit. I can submit
Yeah.
hers through Illinois,
With
right?
her husband's address
Yes.
if he
Well,
lives over there.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So let's do
Um
Illinois.
yeah. All right. So we're extending a license for Burrito. So let's do Illinois. And I know I'm not even licensed in Illinois. So let's go life licensing. Get your life license.
Get your life license.
Look up Illinois.
Okay.
Now you're a non-resident of Illinois, so I'm gonna click non-residents. And then when I share my full screen, this window pops up with the checklist.
Okay.
The first thing it says complete the National Insurance Producer Registries, NIPR. So that's one thing that we're gonna have to do. So, oh wait, you want to know why I held off on Illinois?
Why? What?
Yeah, that's why I wasn't very urgent on it. I remember now.
That's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive. I think it's one of the most expensive states. So that's why I'm like,
Are you
we need
kidding
it. We
me?
need to make sure there's business there, Evie.
Wow. Let me write down 380. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it's not even 180. It's 380.
That's what I mean. I said it's 380.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't very urgent on that. I was like, I need to know we have
Gosh, are you
guaranteed business there.
kidding me?
Yeah. So Illinois, it's 380 state fees plus NIPR, so that's probably like 390 there. Then you have to put in a $30
Processing
second that's it.
fee.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it will be about 410. That's kind of what you're looking at.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's something to consider. You got to make sure that we know that there's business there,
So
because
she
that's a
was,
big commitment there.
yeah, she was also like asking, she said, can I get my license in Illinois or should I get my license in Mississippi? And I said, you already took one test.
Yeah,
I
she's gonna
s
have to do Mississippi. She can just extend her license, and then of course, if she eventually continues residing in Illinois, we can just change everything.
yeah. Oof.
Yes. Uh,
How much is it for Mississippi?
I'm sure it's going to be much more inexpensive. Let's take a look at it.
Really?
Let's go here. Mississippi, non-resident, 101 plus whatever online fee. So that's probably 110 plus 55.
Plus 55.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Illinois is really expensive. I never knew that.
Hmm.
I never knew it was
Yeah.
expensive.
California is expensive too, but we happen to live in California, so we're fortunate in that area.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
So
what,
I did
what would you
hear,
like to know? Oh, what would you like to do knowing how much they
gosh,
cost? Yeah.
I think I want to do Mississippi and then just do hers through Mississippi. And then
Hmm.
later on, if we need to call people in Illinois based on how much we see that there's going to be need, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, if
Then
you know
maybe
that you're going to be able to close business, then cool. Yes, it's 380, but you're going to make it back if we know there's business there.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. So yeah,
Okay.
let's do Mississippi because yeah, the other one I don't think I
Yeah.
can afford right now.
Yeah. It's expensive. I'm on the same boat as you. Okay. All
I'm
right.
like,
So
no.
let's take a look at Mississippi. So what do we have to do for Mississippi to extend our license? We need to fill out the Vertifor/Circon. That's the 101 plus whatever $7 thing, so 110.
This is where I got mixed up, I think, on the Verifone.
Yeah, Vetafor/Circon.
Veta4/Zircon.
Yeah, so like in your notes, there's only going to be two websites. No matter
Okay.
what state it is, it's either going to be Circon
Or
or
Verifor.
number two, it's going to be the NIPR. Those are the only
Oh,
two.
just Zircon or NIPR.
Yeah, and you will be able to determine that by looking at the non-resident licensing checklist. We were here.
So because this one, the other one said NIPR, right?
Yep, yep.
Okay, okay,
They're very similar. Like you put in the same information, but it's just a different website that's in charge of that state.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the first half that we need to do is we need to fill out the online application. If we continue going down, it's eventually going to say, hey, we need to fill out a Fair Credit Reporting Act. What is that, Adam? Well, let's click it. What that is going to be this. It's pretty simple. We just put your name there, your social, your date, and then your signature.
Okay.
So, boom, that's another task. The next thing we need to do, complete the non-resident license request form. And this is where things are going to change, Evie. If I click this non-resident license request form, you're going to notice that it looks a little bit different. You see this big important message here at the bottom?
What happened?
It's different. So going forward, we're not going to put our bank information like how we used to here.
Oh, really?
Okay. But we still need to fill it out. So we're still going to fill it out to the best of our ability, sign off on it. You need to make sure you send it to me. I'm going to take a look at it. I'm okay. Evie got her dates going. She got her resident license number. She got her address correct. She got the business. Cool. Check it off. I'll sign it. Send it back to you. Okay. Now, if you
Now
notice,
this is the one I download and save and then fill out.
yeah, you actually you should have a copy of this on your computer ready. Like what I do, I have a copy of this on my computer. So whenever I need to extend the license, I already have pretty much everything pre-filled out. I just change like the state.
Okay.
But of course, you're going
But
to have to
because
do
this
a
is
new one.
new,
Yeah. Yeah.
download
So
it and then save it and then
yeah, and then keep it on your desktop or wherever you want to have it. So next license you need to extend it to, you can just change the state and you're good.
okay.
Yeah.
So why did they
So
change it? What's the difference?
I'll explain
Like,
it right now. So right here it says effective December 18th of 2024, credit card payments made for personal or downline license fees must be made through the payment center. Okay. And I'll show you how that payment center is. Now keep in mind, we need to send that form. We need to send it first.
so fill out the form first and send it where?
Okay. So step number one, complete the online certification to CERCOM. Step number two, we need to make sure we sign that Fair Credit Reporting Act. Number three, we need to fill out this non-resident license request form, and we need to, I believe it was, we needed to email it to the regional that's in charge of that state. And in order to determine who's in charge of it, you go to the checklist, click RLC. It's going to let us know Florida is in charge of Mississippi. So we're going to email it to fl.rlc@primerica.com. Okay. So we fill this out, we email it to that email,
Uh-huh.
right? Now they need to process that.
Okay.
The moment they process it, you're going to see on your payment center. And this is how you have access to it. Your payment center, you're going to go to the My POL tab, scroll down to where it says All Apps for Business and Client Management, and then you're going to go to Payment Center bottom right in the Other Tools section.
You said go into what? The POL and
My
then the
POL,
all
All
apps.
Apps for
Okay.
Business and Client Management.
Okay.
In the bottom right, we're going to go to the Other Tools area, all the way at the bottom right, Payment Center. So I click that, then this pops up. Okay, until it loads. So it's letting us know right here if I want to extend my license for investments, I can pay fees here. That's also going to show you your current chargeback. So like right now, my mother and I were at 1,100 in chargebacks.
Oh my
So
goodness.
we have that. That's actually small. When it gets
Really?
to RV,
Oh
yeah, when
my
it gets to
gosh.
RVPs, it goes high and low. Yeah, it goes high and low. So keep in mind, you get paid more basically. So
Yeah.
you have that. Now, if you notice, it doesn't state cover the Mississippi state here.
Yeah, it doesn't say
That's
that.
why you have to send the non-residents first, have them process it. Once they process it, they'll pop it up here.
Oh, and it'll say
Yeah, and then you can put in your credit card information here and pay it like that.
okay.
Yeah. And the payment center here, that will be specific for this 55. It won't be the larger amount. It will be the smaller one, the 55. So on your to-do list, number one, we need to complete the CertCon online application. That's 101 plus processing fees, so probably like 110. So that's the first step. Second one, we need to complete the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That's
Can you
basically putting
open the
your,
Circon just to see it?
yeah. So it's going to look like this. So go here. We're going to go to apply for a license.
Okay.
And we're going to click new insurance license.
Okay.
You're a non-resident,
Okay.
individual, continue. You put in all your information here.
My business address, my business email, correct?
Well, you can always try it. I believe it's going to be your personal one. But if
Personal
that doesn't
email.
work, put your business. Yeah. And then it's eventually going to ask you for your background. Do you have any felonies? You just check off no, 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 no. You put your 5 years of work history, which is going to be ministry, Primerica, and whatever else you may have, and submit it that way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then submit it. I don't have to like remember how we used to like email,
I would always keep a copy of the receipt and email it to him. It doesn't say do that.
but you pay through this, right? You pay the
Yeah.
110?
So through CertCon, this will be your 101 plus probably $7, so 110 total, right? So 110 for the CertCon. I would always keep a copy of the receipt. You can
Okay.
even forward it to Florida Regional if you have to.
Forward
I
it?
always do it. Yeah. So you just keep a copy of the receipt, send it to Florida Regional so they see that you paid for it. And yeah, so CertCon, number one, Fair Credit Reporting Act, number two, complete non-resident license request form,
Number 3.
number three. Now you have to wait for them to process that third one because your fourth step is going to be paying for that $55. And you're going to do that through their payment center.
But the step number 3, so step number 1 gets get a copy of the email and send it to pay the 101 or the whatever, and then send it to regional.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Florida Regional.
Florida
Yep.
Regional. And then step number 2, you fill that out. You don't have to email that to anyone.
Well, we do. So every single thing that we do here, we will have to forward to regional. So right here it says submit the following to RLC. Fair Credit Reporting, non-resident request form. Uh-oh. a non-resident request form. It doesn't say send a copy of the CERCON, but why not?
But send it
Just so you
anyways.
back yourself up that much more. Yeah.
So do we
I
take a,
would
like a
personally.
picture of it or?
No, you should be able to download like a receipt of
Oh,
it.
okay,
They're gonna
okay.
email it to you,
And then just email
or
it to them too, and just copy
mhm.
you, right?
Yeah. Oh, always CC me. Yep.
Always, always
So
CC you.
CC me
Okay.
because I'm gonna take a look at my emails. I can be doing something else. I can see that you sent it. I just double check on it. I'm like, okay, did Evie do everything well? Oh, Evie, you missed this date, and then I will be able to notice it. And I can help you.
Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Let's see. Okay, so it's the circ verifor four, is it verifor
Yeah.
or?
I'm not so sure. I just say Circon. Make it
Okay,
easier.
so the Circon, get
Mhm.
that done, pay for
Yeah.
it, send it to
Yeah.
regional, and then email to regional. Then do the
Yeah.
Fair Credit Reporting Act.
Email it to
Copy
regional. Yeah.
copy that. Get a receipt, send it to regional, and then
Mhm.
fill out the non-resident license report and
Yeah.
pay through the,
Payment center.
well, get a copy and send it to regional, right? And then go to the POL
Yeah.
my apps and then pay for the $55.
Yeah, and keep in mind that 55, they need to process that non-resident request form, so it shouldn't pop up today. If you want to speed up the process, if you email them today, could try to give them a call tomorrow. Be like, hey, I sent my non-resident request form. I want to see if you received it. Um, and you can even ask again. It's like, hey, how do I pay for my 55? So you can just hear it from
Oh,
them once
sorry
again.
about that.
I always do that. Like, even though I know how to do something, because I've done it before, I still call them anyways. How do I do this? How do I
Okay.
do that? Because I want to hear from them.
And
Now, if I
what's their number again?
so we go to RLC, it'll be right here. Phone number
850.
850-562-4726. Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And then when we do the emails, do I have to put in those messages that you?
Yep. So let's go over there so we can see an example.
But that's pretty much
Right.
it. The $55
Yeah.
don't get paid until the application shows up.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you're not gonna get a notification that they processed it. So I would just double check every day. Be like, hey, has that popped up? If it hasn't, and I sent the information ready, give Florida regional a call. Hey, I sent my non-resident request form. I want to see how I can pay for that 55. How can I do that? And just let them reiterate it to you, so they can walk you through it step by step. So literally today, you should be sending 3 things to regional.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to sent, and I'm gonna go find an example of
Okay.
one of the last times we had to do a non-resident, so you can get like a format.
Okay.
So let's go. I haven't extended my license in the state in a while. If I need.
I think they should have little videos already pre-done with Primerica so that you could just send them to the reps that need them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they don't have videos because it will be videos are very take up a lot of storage. Right? Keep in mind, instead of doing a video, they give you a checklist instead, which is what we're looking at. Because at the end of the day, you just need to know where to look for. You need to know where the checklist is, and you just follow the instructions. And if you don't know that answer, call the regional.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, call the regional, and you'll always be able to find your answer. Okay, so here's one. So this is kind of a format that I always do.
Let me take a
This
picture
was
of it.
sending my non-resident to Colorado. So basically, I just put hi, comma, enter, enter, enter. Attached is your name, Evie Torres, rep ID, or make sure you put Eva Torres, your legal name,
Yeah.
Eva Torres, your rep ID, non-resident license request form for the state of Mississippi, the Fair Credit Reporting, whatever that is, Fair Credit Reporting Act, and a copy of my CERCON receipt. Please confirm you received this information. Thank you.
I can input
Eva.
them all at once?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I would just do it just to I put all three at once so you don't have separate emails.
Okay.
Because look at it this way, as you have more separate emails, it gives you regional more opportunities for losing track of them.
Right. Together. Okay.
And then actually here's another example. When I extended my license to Arkansas, attached is non-resident license request form for the state of Arkansas and Fair Credit Reporting Act. So you can even put and a copy of my circum receipt or something like that.
Okay.
Please confirm you receive this information. Eva Torres. So
Okay.
actually,
I think you have
I
them
think
all.
I accidentally put Eva Torres because I think I was teaching. Yeah, it got the job done
I was
still.
gonna say Adam.
Yeah, I was like Eva. I'm like, what's going on?
It's okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of the idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
things happen. Sometimes days
Mhm.
are so fast. You're just like
Yeah.
you're so busy. Oh,
Yeah, but look, it still got the job done.
they,
Even though I put Eva Torres, I still sent everything proper. So
they probably said, "Oh, he's having a day."
yeah, yeah. Oh, and I edit it. I replied.